Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and I like to collect some of the Jurassic Park stuff, especially when it comes to the vehicles. That was my big draw to the movie when I was younger and still today. So I really like the Explorer and the Jeeps. And so the pack we're looking at today is the new Dr. Ellie Sattler Risky Rescue Pack. Please check the video description. I have the other videos on the Explorer and also the Dennis Nedry Getaway Pack, and another video that talks a little more in depth about the Jeeps themselves. So today that's what we're going to look at. So we'll take all three of these Jeeps together since they're similar. And so of these three, I think Jeep number 18 is by far the best Jeep that they've made. And the reason for that is because it's the most detailed. And so they're not all perfect. This one was really cool because it had the front winch that really works. So that's something I think should have been on the Dennis Nedry Getaway Pack, because he actually uses the winch to go around a tree in the movie. And so anyway, this was really cool. Also, you'll notice some better details, like the vents and the side steps are colored in, and it has the stripe on the back, which they forgot on the Dennis Nedry one, but they put back on the other one. But the roll bar was a little bit better quality, but it is missing the rear spare tire. The interior was a lot better too, coloring wise. And so the lettering on the wheels, everything like that made it just a little bit higher quality. So when they went to the Dennis Nedry one, you can see that they missed a few things. It adds the roof, so they've changed the windshield just a little bit, small details like that. And then going on the inside, you can see this one had some better paint for the dashboard. The Dennis Nedry one, maybe because the roof was going to be on it or whatnot, it was just clear on the inside, which is a nice look, but it's not as accurate. And so if we compare this one, though, it's the closest to our new one. These two Jeeps are the same. They have the little cutouts for the mirrors to be added. And so it's really the same Jeep. It has the same front bumper with the winch that does not work. You get the painted on mud, so it kind of gives it a fun effect. You were missing the lettering on the tires. And so it's a little bit different here on the windshield, so it's not exactly the same as the Dennis Nedry one. And it does have the same dashboard, as you can see, just a clear dashboard. And like the Dennis Nedry one, this one does give you the spare tire like it should have, unlike the first Jeep that we saw. What's really cool is it does have these little boxes, the tool boxes that open. So this is the Jeep that's used when they go to actually rescue or find the children. And the T-Rex has already taken everything down, and it actually takes the front windshield off of this Jeep. So maybe they should have had this windshield come off. But as you saw, the Dennis one was missing the second Rhino charging stripe, and so this one gets that back. So they paid attention. Again, these have the mirrors that clip in the sides, so these two Jeeps are the most alike of the two of them. So again, Jeep 18, I think they did a better job with. It'd be cool to have everything incorporated, and you'd see people who will switch wheels off of Jeep 18 so that the Dennis Nedry pack gets the winch. And, they kind of change things around. They would even have people who would get their own toolboxes and try to make a Jeep 10. So that's cool that they've come out with a Jeep 10. So again, even though Jeep 10 is more about going and finding everybody after the T-Rex attack, this one talks more about Dr. Ellie going into the power room to restore power to the park. And so this one comes also with, the Jeep itself, and then also a Velociraptor. And so that's kind of the incorporation. It's kind of like the Dennis Nedry pack. We'll give you the Jeep, a character, and a dyno. So nice little package for these. And this actually has this little piece that comes out of the dyno that pulls up. And so this is so that you can scan this for an app if you download the app that's also listed on the box. So I think that's pretty cool. It gives you something more to do with the toy when you open it up. And so it'll be the Jurassic World Facts app. Anyway, Dr. Ellie Sattler looks pretty good in this. I think they did a good job on detail. I think they did a good job on all the characters that I've seen so far. They do look very similar to the movie characters. And that'd be cool to have your own little action figure made of you. So I think that's kind of neat. Anyway, coming back around here, I really like the back of this. This has an awesome picture. I almost want to turn this into a poster and put it up on the wall, and with the other ones too. So they've really done a good job with that, and it shows the Velociraptor. And so it's known as the Dr. Ellie Sattler Risky Rescue Pack is the official name of this. Jeep 10 looks really good. I love the Jurassic Park Jeeps. Toolbox, awesome feature. I'm glad they opened. That was the first thing I looked at when I saw it. That's the first thing a kid's going to do is see if the box opens, and sure enough it does. So I think that's really cool. But anyway, I think it was a really nice piece by Mattel. They've done a good job on these, and I think it's really cool that they've brought back a lot of the Jurassic Park 1 merchandise, even though this is technically the Jurassic World Legacy Collection. So anyway, I think this is really cool. Please check the video description for the other ones that I've made that show you more in depth about the Dennis Nedry Getaway Pack and the Tyrannosaurus Rex package as well. They're really cool toys, and they're not perfect. They could use more detail in certain places, but I would have loved to have these. When I was younger, I bought the toys that did come out, and they were cool. It was a Jurassic Park Jeep, but this one is actually more accurate than that one. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please check the video description for the other video, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Thanks, guys.